Alright, now I can figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.
Starting altitude is low. Damn.
Some serious planes going up there on that one spot.
Man, that mountain is crowded.
That's what I said. Boy, there's a flock of people over there. I know I got a screenshot last night that had 30 planes in it.
Start altitude?
700 meters, 2,297 feet.
2,700.
2,297.
2,200.
Well, 2,300, it rounds up, I guess.
Yeah. But you got to be below 2,000. I'm sorry, I'm not that good. I got to round it down.
If you're good enough to think of it as 2,300 and still get get an invalid start, then that's impressive.
Yeah, 2290. All 3 feet below that, you know. You're
Yeah.
good. I'm going to need every inch in this start. I swear. That's like 1,500 feet AGA.
Yeah, and you got to climb to get to get over this stuff to the first turn point.
Well, surf's up.
How long is the window open?
45 minutes, or 20 minutes, I think.
20 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got that.
Oh my god, I'm so not used to this airplane.
So who's Pop?
Red's dad?
I don't know. It's just she.
Pop's like 88 years old or
Pop.
something?
Who the heck is that?
Pop's been around for a long time.
Has he? Oh, that's
Yeah.
goes by his Pop. Okay.
Well, his CN number's Pop. It's actually Redmond's father.
Oh, gotcha.
He's old. He's like 89.
All right. I feel young.
Of course, the older I get, the younger that sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Decided 40 is, or 70 is the new 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get in my head too. I still feel good about it.
I switched a couple of years ago to
Doesn't-
counting. No, go ahead.
Doesn't matter. If you like glider, your mental age stay about 6
That's all that counts, yeah, for
Hey.
gliders. Yeah.
until like that.
Yeah, it's the last refuge for old guys. Oh, you got 43 minutes to start, so I don't see anybody really getting active with this thing.
Come on.
No. Looks like some guys are running down some part of the task line. Probably going to give it a go and come back.
It's not bad on a task like this to figure out where the hot spots are.
Out in front of everybody. I did kind of run down their task line. Didn't even think about it. Oh, there goes somebody down the task line. Okay, the starting area has now become a blue blob on the map. So look at that, we got 31 people again tonight.
Wow.
It's in the briefing, man.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
Yeah,
Oh,
read the NOTAMs. Like you're supposed to.
I just came as I am.
hey,
This is a simulation. This is a simulation of a real flying soaring, so no one read the NOTAMs. You see NOTAMs, you don't read.
yeah, my briefing is try to follow the fast guys.
He does have a good point, though. Mike, have you ever used DS Helper to host?
I have tried setting DS Helper up and have been unsuccessful, so I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Gotcha. Okay. It does help a lot. I mean, it enables stuff like task info and...
It does, but you have to figure DS Helper out on your own. There's no educational videos.
Yeah, and
instructions.
I actually I've several times had to report bugs with it.
Oh, I read all 280 posts on DS Helper on how to install it, how to set it up, and not one was educational.
Yeah, I had all sorts of issues because I don't think that they're used to people on this side of the Greenwich Mean Time. So they had like all sorts of issues just with like, I couldn't get the tasks to start at the right time. Still, nonetheless, it's worth trying to get it to work because it does help.
I don't disagree with that. The problem is getting it to work.
Yep. If hosting does become burdensome to you, I mean, I can always just... I already had the auto hosting infrastructure set up, so...
Okay.
Let me know if it gets to be too much.
What's the starting altitude?
700 meters.
What's that? Feet?
2297 feet.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Pretty low, actually, for the terrain, but makes for an interesting start.
I'm surprised at how low you intercept wave.
That's what I say. I got right into the wave there. It was like, boom. Pulled me right off the ground, so... Hey, we can't be associated with Facebook anymore. The government's doing it right and crush it. We can't have Facebook.
When someone's got a cat in their cockpit.
Yeah, that's me.
The task isn't starting for me for some reason.
Gotta get it under 2,200 feet.
Oh, 2200. I thought
2300 you have to be under, yeah.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Press J, and it'll bring the poles up, and it'll have a line that dictates the height of the start. You got to be underneath that line.
Thank you.
All right, got the gear up, the flaps are in, the spoilers are down. I'm ready.
What's that? Good night, bud.
So tonight, rather than watching everybody fly off into the distance, I get out in front and let everybody pass.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it. It's kind of fun. I do that a lot. I get a lot of close flybys and formation flights.
So what's this big mountain out here in front of us?
I'm not for sure what it's called.
Looks like something on a beer can.
Smoke, do you know?
No, I don't know what the name of that mountain is. I know the first turn point, the mountain's called Omad. And the third checkpoint says Tehican State Park, so.
I feel like I'm really low and this guy is scooting along below.
What flap setting do you guys typically fly at?
I'm
Zero?
glad the sun came out. so I could see the hills.
If you zoom into your PDA on your airspeed indicator, it'll tell you what flat to be in per speed you're flying.
Oh.
Yeah, the little number on the farthest outside, like the far outside of the ring, essentially the speedometer points directly at it. It assumes that you have full water, though.
Oh, that big,
Okay.
that big snowy peak you're seeing out in front of you, that's called Glacier Peak.
Looks cool.
Actually, the Y button will zoom in on your instrument panel.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else is thinking about it, but after seeing a little bit of the course, I'm going to go back and do a restart.
Perfectly valid way to do it. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of time.
Yep.
Yeah, you got 30
Yep.
minutes.
For any task where the first couple miles are tricky, yeah, go out, find the tricky parts, and then go back and blast it.
I crashed. It seems that you can't restart if you crash.
You cannot.
Q.
That's alright.
Q.
Lesson learned.
Q.
I flew too close to the trees.
Hit Q.
Hit Q and
You can
you'll
Oh,
free
Q?
Yeah, Q.
Q. You'll get penalty points for it, but you can still fly the task.
Oh, dang. Okay, I shouldn't have exited.
Oh no, now you exit, you're done.
What was that, 422?
Spectator.
Yeah,
You can enter and watch as a spectator though.
sure, yeah.
Fly with one of the guys out front and you may learn something.
How do you, what are the controls for spectating?
Just
like
whenever you join, there's a little click.
on the server.
Yeah, there's a little checkbox that you have to
Your,
check for
monitor
join as a
pops
spectator.
up, there's a bot,
Oh, okay.
lower left-hand corner, enter as spectator, then join.
Why is this sync? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is a problem. Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
What the
Oh! Oh, that was a surprise.
No, Mark found a tree.
Huh.
Wave suppression, maybe? Or a thermal busting loose nearby?
Probably just temporary stupidities. Oh, that's weird. I'm a bit surprised by that. Oh well. Good night, gentlemen.
What happened now? I'm wondering.
Yeah, like you said, I need sun. It's dark under here.
Oh, hell.
Oh, the hair-raising move, you know, to keep up with Harry there. I almost died.
That's everybody dying up there.
We're trying to thermal against the ridge. We all saw Piper take a lap around them, so we tried following. It's the classic "let me keep up with you" idea. Hey, we were dogfighting with the airplanes hard enough last night that we blacked out. The pilot will black out.
Yep. They will.
Yeah, you pull too many G's, they will.
Yeah, well, you kept the wings on it. That was what was crazy.
They red out if you pull too many negative G's.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, the dogfight turned out to be more fun than anything. Oh, I've been playing Follow the Leader for a long time. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here.
Yeah, it's interesting on the PDA here. It's got this big blue smear.
Yeah, I see
where
that.
everybody's stuck. Looks like I'm fast approaching Stuckville here.
Yeah. There's definitely a traffic jam on the highway here.
Hey, what's the thermal flap setting for the Diana?
Look on the flap on your airspeed indicator, and it'll give you the flap setting.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
for thermaling, you just want to do it one notch above landing, or maybe 2 notches in the Diana. It's a little bit easier to thermal if you do it 2 notches above.
That's kind of what I was thinking, like 14 or 21, somewhere around there.
21
Yes.
usually works pretty well.
I use 28.
For thermaling, you use 28?
Yeah, Diana doesn't have landing flaps.
And for you guys that restarted the race, you can come up and join us at the traffic jam.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, man.
Colorado slipping along the top of the ridge.
Hey, Smoke, what's up with that traffic jam up there anyway?
It's a bit of a hill people are trying to get over.
Yeah, we got an 18-wheeler jackknifed in the road. Not to worry. Well, we're either going to be a hero or a zero here in a second. We'll find out.
I see people going the other way. That's not a good sign.
I think still got 13 minutes to get back to the gate.
Oh, somebody made it to homemade. Oh no, there's another traffic jam in Foreman.
That's what you call milking it.
Is that going back and restarting again?
Hell yeah. Decisions.
Oh, God.
Going north. You know, Smoke, you were kind of wondering some stuff that you could do to help us newer pilots.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a 10-minute head start.
Having a little
Give you
bit
a
of
head
a
start.
strategy. You know, I think that's one of the biggest things is like trying to make those decisions.
Yeah, I don't know how to teach that other than let you guys up, fly. That's a learning curve issue there, so you can always follow the good guys.
So in the spring, there were a couple of blog posts on strategy that were published, and I don't know whether you've seen those or not.
The chest in the air stuff, or
yeah, that's one of them, and there was another one on a different.
It seems like Daniel put out some pretty good articles too on strategy.
You know how to do a ghost?
Yeah, I've done a couple of flights with ghosts. I think when I try to keep up with people, though, I end up not doing so well.
As well, yeah.
Yeah, I think more like what I would be looking for as a newer pilot is just like a general strategy, like like knowing, okay, this is a ridge task, and just these are the ridges that you kind of envisioned as a task designer. Like, this is how you imagined it going.
Yeah.
And if you could somehow pass that information to the newer pilots in a way that the experienced pilots wouldn't feel like it's ruined for them.
Oh, I don't think you're going to ruin the experienced pilots today. They're really good.
Well, if you listen to some of the guys that do this a lot, do it well, typically you want to stay to the top of the ridge, and normally you stay with the big valleys.
Then there's always that little thing before you fly. You can print the map out, and in the 15 minutes kind of draw some lines on where you want to fly. Put a wind arrow on the printout so you can relate to where the wind is, and then draw yourself a course line where you want to predict where you want to go, and then try to stick to it.
Yeah, we have like a briefing room. If somebody would be willing to go into the briefing room and sit down with some people and say, hey, this is how you do this, you know, that'd be awesome. Because when I look at it, honestly, all I see is a bunch of lines. I mean, I know it's trying to tell me stuff, but you know, I don't sit there and like plot out, okay, this is the height of every peak, and
no, I don't do that.
But
what I do, I usually like print it out on my printer in a colored map, and then I take
Yeah, I mean, personally, I mean, when I got started, you know, I spent a lot of time reflying tasks that goes to people who did make it, you know. In the old days on Monday Night Soaring, you could down. I guess that's the case with Condor Club, right?
Yeah, you can.
The other thing is, on Condor Club, you can watch how people flew the flight. You know, it shows like a real time graph. You can put everybody at the same real time or the
right, and
line them all up at the start gate, and you can see how one person got ahead of the other.
Yeah, I think I've utilized some of those tools, and there's also another one, Condor Skylines. I think it's a little better for analysis, or Skylines Condor, I think it's called. It just gives you a little bit better analysis, but yeah, those tools are definitely useful. But
Yeah,
I'd like to know what, you know, I'd like to know what an experienced pilot sees when he looks at the map, or just have somebody like talk through that experience of like, okay, this is what I see, this is what stands out to me, and that kind of stuff.
So
I think
my experience is go at some contest and walk around the grid before the flight, just after the task come out.
Okay.
Pilots are openly discussing in real life, on a real contest. Pilots are often discussing all together the task. That's how I learned most of it.
And I think that's kind of what we're missing here, because we all just kind of look at our maps individually, and we all just kind of jump in individually, and then there's, you know, you just got to figure it out by yourself. There's no, I don't know.
Well, the hard part out here is figuring out which valley to go up.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I was
like how
saying.
far to deviate from the track line and things like that.
Well, I used to use Daniel's old method, just printing out the freaking map, putting the wind line on it, and then drawing a preliminary course line where I thought I was going to fly, and started from there. Just when you draw the wind arrow on the map, all of a sudden you start to see what direction the wind hits the maps. I mean, hits the mountain from.
Yeah, I mean, it's because, I mean, I have rules about how I fly, let's say, a ridge, you know, but the question is, I have to know because you know, I have a rule about going fast on a ridge, but then there's also, well, I need to climb. There are tasks that'll kind of teach you that, though.
Yeah, it's hard to beat just practice.
Best bet is just to get on a task that you've flown, fly it until you get better at it. You'll teach yourself. Don't mean to dismiss you, but that's the only way I know to do it.
Yeah, there are several really good tasks on that UVA tasks, UWE. This guy has been putting tasks up one a month since for, you know, a long time. And, you know, you can refly those Condor Club when they're done, you know, so there's lots of files out there to compile, you know. And there's also, the other ones are the power tasks on Virtual Soaring EU.
Okay.
And those tend to be ridge tasks mostly, but once again, you know, they're not real long. Those ones you finish in about 45 minutes. There used to be power tasks that were like 10 or 15 minutes, but I don't see those around anymore. Those ones will teach you about, you know, where the ridge lift is and where you go fast and where you climb. You know, that's what or how you do both sometimes.
Are you available to fly during the day?
I am most days.
Fly with the Europeans.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Just get in their task and just pick somebody and follow him.
Yeah, like I'm doing. We'll see. I did all of my. Well, not all of them, but I did the first 1,000 distance flights. The 500, the 750, and the 1,000. I did those with some European flyers, and it was so beneficial. Some German and Dutch guys.
Every morning,
You can also do
Chin has a
you know,
race.
do the shorter tasks. Aren't so straightforward.
See, I kind of figured the longer tasks would give me more experience, but maybe I should do the shorter tasks.
Well, the thing you want to do is you want to find tasks that do different things. It just gets in a valley and runs down a ridge. That's fine for learning how to fly that ridge, but it doesn't teach you how to pick ridges you want to fly. You know, and it's just part of it is knowing when to climb and when to go fast. I'm not doing real well here tonight, so I'm gonna have to fly this one more than once. But anyway.
Yeah, this one's been pretty brutal so far, man. Even after my restart, I'm just not doing so well.
Well, the other thing is, you know, if you got an Android phone, it's set up. Well, Top Hat is really the easiest to run, but XE sort of tells you the same. It's the same. Have wind shading. You know, they put the windward sides of ridges brighter, and so you can see where the wind is hitting the ridges and what it's doing to them. You know, you can see where your ridge left. Although it'll fool you.
Man, that was
But
actually.
on the other hand, I mean,
that was actually crazy useful.
Yeah.
I wondered what the coloring on the maps was. I didn't know how they were shading them.
yeah, I mean, you know, long time ago when I first got a smartphone, God, you know, yeah, it must have been close to 10 years ago. You know, I thought, oh, this is going to be, it's not going to be very useful. Right? And you know, I walked out of the cell phone store and I turned on the screen. I said, so I put XC Soar on it, and the first time I tried it with Condor, I was hooked immediately. The first time I went to cool. So I've used it ever since.
Hell yeah.
Then one day I was out flying. Guy, old guy in our club, the old set an area task for us to fly, and half a dozen of us went out and start flying. It started out being, and I was thrashing around in this 1-knot thermal trying to stay alive, 10 miles out, and I, which I kind of really wasn't expecting to use, but I had it turned on anyway, and I noticed, hey, look. So I moved my circle over there, and I found out really it was a 2-knot thermal. And my friend that landed out, and he says, Matt, he said, it's like we were flying on different days. You were in different air.
Yeah.
And that was the thing, I mean, I got down to 1,100 feet. I had the field picked, but there was a cloud street that was right over that field. So, I mean, I had my moments too, but, I got really useful. The other thing is that it drifts your circles with the wind, which is nice.
Yeah, I actually put up a demo video
Condor
about that earlier.
thermal helper is cool, but if it's a breezy day, you're just kind of making the screen, But if these guys drift the circles with the wind, the stronger side of the thermal is, even though it's tilted. It's helped me too at times in real life. I've gotten saved from landouts because of that.
Yeah, that shading thing is awesome. Thank you for telling me about that. That's pretty crazy.
You have XC Sword, is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm running XC Sword.
Is XC Source strictly Android?
No, I'm running it on a Raspberry Pi, but it runs on
Yeah,
Windows.
pretty much. I mean, there's an old version of it that runs on Windows CE or whatever, that in little tablets and stuff a long time ago, which is basically what I run with my OD2. So I'm stuck with an old version of X.
Is there no Apple version of it?
Never could get Top Hat to run properly on the OD. So the guy up on the project, apparently there's not any been development for a couple of years on it now. So
For Apple folks,
figuring out how to run
use
Android in the
iGlide.
glider again. What's that?
For Apple folks, you could use iGlide.
How do you link it to Condor?
It's a little tricky, but you can do it. I've done it.
There's a Bruce D put a video on YouTube of how to do it. I need to put out a real good video on YouTube of how to do it.
Of how to hook up iGlide on an Apple?
Oh, not iGlide. No, I'm sorry.
I know there's some program that runs native on an iPhone, but you have to pay something for it, but it's not a lot, maybe $10 or something.
That was kind of close there, Smoke.
No, I had lots of room, buddy.
Something to be said for just finding a small Android tablet that runs by flying too.
You have to be looking at the screen, or is there a way to link it to a virtual headset?
Do you use VR?
Oh, you mean you're running the VR headset? I don't think the guys have been able to do that.
Yeah, you got to watch the Bruce D video.
Did inside
man.
there.
He explains how to do all that. You can if you set it up as a dock in VR.
Oh, somebody's figured out how to do it. If you're running on the PC, I guess, right?
Yeah, you run it on the PC. When we're done with a flight, I'll post a video to the main channel. I'll post Bruce D's video. He explains how to do it. It's really nice if you can use VR. It just shows up as a little application dock down on your, I guess where your kneeboard would be.
So, Smoke, this is Lake Chelan, right?
Hey, do you
yes,
have to
it
have
is.
an Android
No, fine.
phone or Android
Wenatchee.
tablet, or can you just run it strictly off the PC?
You can run it on PC.
Either way, I mean, it still runs on Windows, their latest versions, Play Store, you know.
Playing in the clouds again,
Okay,
Harry?
in which program are we talking about now?
XC-SOAR. XC-SOAR.
No, that's XC-SOAR. XC-SOAR is rather harder to use. That exists. Not to mention that, you know, U.S. tasking is not well. But I mean, for
Hey, you're cutting out real bad, man. You're
tasking works
You
great.
need to adjust your settings. You're cutting out real bad.
Who is?
That bad feeling when you take the wrong valet turn.
No, isn't that the truth?
Oh gosh,
I had that.
I was
feeling
doing
last-
fine.
Yeah, I was about 50 miles from a turnpike last night and realized I missed it.
Kind of a quartering headwind on the way home.
I know Conrado's got a scheme here. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. I think he's climbing into the wave.
Been looking for it, but I ain't found it yet.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's in the wave just right above me. Right, turn point 2. He's circling in it.
Ooh, that turn point was in some airspace. The turn point was in controlled airspace.
Yeah, luckily nobody cares. Don't mind me, Cloud. I'm just gonna bump into. Whoa! Who was that? Somebody came
I thought
out
he
that
must be about there.
That was me.
I know, you came out of that cloud. I was like, whoa. I was about to say, yeah, I'm going to roll by this cloud, and then here comes a glider out of it.
Luckily, I came out of the cloud before you saw me. It looked like I was out of the cloud. I saw you coming. That's why I turned.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, wow. I was going to miss that cloud, but yeah.
Well, I wasn't. I was going in the cloud. It just all of a sudden appeared.
Shit. I'm pretty sure whoever that was earlier that said that there should be lift there. Yeah, I just reached that same point. Like there should have been lift there, but there wasn't.
That was Mark.
You know, halfway down the first leg.
Oh, that was halfway down the first leg. Right after I turned
Oh, yeah.
the turn, I turned the turn point, and there was a rock sticking up, and I'm like, oh, there's going to be lift on that rock. There was no lift on that rock.
This past a lot of
I have to say, I'm enjoying these Lennies today.
Are you up in the wave?
I am.
I'm getting a little wave. It's not real strong, but it's enough.
What's the inversion layer today?
From one ridge to the next.
It's about 8,000, 7,500.
Jonathan, you still in?
I'm sorry?
Yep.
You were up near the top left. Why are you down near the bottom?
Oh, I flew up the wrong valley and was going to crash, so I hit Q a couple times to get out of there.
Oh, it's a good wave lift. I'm 8 knots steady.
Not a lot of place to land out here.
I can't figure out where to be. Good gracious.
How do we go across that?
Love that.
Climb, 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 climb.
Job.
Yeah, well, I cheated, so this is not a good night for me.
Right, Frawley went back and restarted, and I think he got to pass me 45 minutes after I started.
Well, I wish I wasn't not wasted all that altitude in the lee of that mountain.
Oh, yeah. I used to crawl up into the wave and got a pretty good help on that. I kind of hate it when they're very old pegs one end to the other. Beep, boom. That's not needed.
I don't have my coach flying with me tonight, and I sure miss him.
There you are, Smoke.
Huh?
I was telling you to Delta 5, passing me high and fast.
Yeah, that's me. I got up in the ridge back there. I mean, in the wave, I should say. Right there at turn point 2, there was an entrance into the wave. I saw Conrado do it. That's the only way I did it.
Man, the wave is nice when you can catch it.
Oh, yeah, there was a really good spot right there at turn 1 to get into it, too.
That's one of the things that I like about the longer flights is you get a chance to, it makes sense to invest that time to get up to that altitude.
Yeah.
And you know, you get up 7,000-8,000 meters, and you can just see the whole map. You know what I mean? You can see everything.
Oh,
It's
yeah. Yeah, we messed around, climbed up to 6,000 meters. Me and another guy did the other night. It was like, hey, we just left the Earth. We're disconnected.
Oh, cow.
Oh, come on, it can't all be down. Someone's got to be up. Tape and staples aren't going to help you, Bob.
Hey, Smoke, how high did you take the wave up?
About 1,000 feet above the ridge. I used the ridge lift, circled in the ridge lift till I poked into the wave.
Yeah, where did you top out? What altitude?
Oh, I left the wave when I got about 8,000. I didn't need any more. I had 4,000 feet to final glide, or 3,000 feet. Uh-oh. There goes Harry. What the hell? Snuck by me, you bastard.
I'll get you after the race.
I know. It's really hard. It's really hard not to turn into you when you went by.
Well, I don't know if you saw me, but I circled by the turn point when you circled in the wave. I was right underneath you.
I could hear it. I thought it was the one guy that poked his plane out of the cloud.
No. And so I made a couple turns, and then you were gone.
You're going a lot faster than me, man. Obviously, I need to catch up.
There's no hills in front of me. I got final glide made.
Yeah, that's the way I have too. It's like, let's go. I'm just always jealous when you get more lift than I did. You get up higher than me.
Black hole here. I can't even see the ground.
It is kind of dark, isn't it?
Wow.
More sun.
Pull up just a little bit.
Oh, you had made easy. I'm over here flirting with pine trees. It's more fun.
Any magicians on here tonight?
Yeah, the guys who were up front. They were all magic. You're making me go awful fast, Harry. Keep up with you. You sure you know what you're doing?
Well, at least the lakes up here aren't frozen. I can get a drink of water if I have to land.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably find some mushrooms to eat, a few things like that too, you know, so. Lots of mushrooms in the Cascades.
Finally got enough altitude to go.
Cloud decided to move in on my ridge.
Funny how they do that.
On a race like this, do you use full water?
Always.
Oh,
I did. Right now I'm using it. Breaking the speed limit, Harry. You're going too fast. And you put another 1/10 of a mile on me. What the hell? I'm waiting for your wings to blow off.
I'm 5 miles under red line.
You're right at it, I'm gonna say.
No, I'm 5 under.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's my problem. I got 8. I'm like
You need to get 3.
3, I know. That's exactly where it needs to be. if you're going to help me with navigation, thanks. I'll take this route.
Following me?
I was, but you made a big loop out there, so I'm going straight to
Okay.
the route.
I'll give you a chance to catch up.
I was going to say thanks.
But I see a ridge here I got to cross.
Yeah, I got confidence I can make it over it.
Well,
I should have told you that. Now look what you did. You turned in front of me.
God. Ask me?
No. But
I see somebody in front of me, and I thought it might have been you.
No, but I'm thinking about it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's an autopilot you can love. You missed the trees by 20 feet.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy, folks. I guess I better turn it in. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to get to fly. My daughter winds up having to need all the bandwidth. Yeah, she's the working girl nowadays, and she's a helpline for a big gaming company. So, she needs the bandwidth. They measure on how fast she answers. So, if I'm off using Discord, that kind of slows her down. Hurts her job. So, gotta be supportive to add there. So, all right, we'll see you guys another night. Have fun.
Take care, man.
Good luck to all you guys back there still working on it.
Night.
Yeah.
Harry, I think I started it behind you, so.
Yeah.
This rate.
You've already passed me.
I was going to say, I think I already beat you.
Did you restart?
No.
I think I started after you.
Oh, maybe. Maybe you have, maybe.
Well, I think I saw your thing come on.
I was like one of the last guys out, so. I'm telling you, it's that extra 3 knots you got on me.
I don't know what it means, but it says I got 800 points and you have almost 700. So.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
I don't know what that means.
That means you're beating me.
Yeah, but the scores change sometimes after you put them in.
Do they?
They do.
Oh, yeah, average, yeah.
There's no handicap scoring on this.
No.
That won't change it.
The real-time scoring factors into how far have you flown in the task.
Really?
So when people come in behind you, they're faster than you, it eats into your points.
Oh, No, you weren't far behind, were you?
That's close.
Yeah. I'm just going to sit here at the finish line and wait for Toby to come in.
Yeah, there you go.
He tried to take me out last night.
Honestly, it was pretty crazy there.
I want to return the favor.
Well, what was really good was, you know, we all had our smoke on. There was some really interesting smoke trails developing.
Meanwhile, I was still out on the course.
Oh no! Everybody got offline and we sat there and played dogfight over the finish line for about 45 minutes. Down to 2,000 feet, and then you could queue back up as high as you could go and start the fight over again. We did that a whole bunch. I tortured my glider so bad I couldn't believe it held together. We were barrel rolling and looping and tail sliding, and the only thing we really couldn't do was actually connect together with each other very well.
Well, that was fun, but dinner's ready, so I will see you guys tomorrow night.
All right, take care.
See ya.
I've run out of forward turn.
You guys actually trying to fly a pattern here, and I'm just hogging my way into it.
I came in the runway at 90 degrees, so I figured I better just fly the pattern then.
Well, I saw a whole bunch of people. I was just like, well, just let me stuff the brakes and I'll get on the ground out of your way. That's a gaggle landing right there. That looked good.
Oh, he took off my wing.
Oh, did you hit the hangar?
No, I was trying to miss the hangar and I hit a plane that had just crashed in front of me.
Oh, there was like 4 of us that landed all at one time there. That was pretty good. Possibly have a head-on
Just
collision
gonna
and landing
try
here.
to. I was trying to block the runway, but I couldn't. All the worst behavior.
Oh.
Nice.
He made it just in time. Pass.
Good night. Thank you.
All right, take care, man. Thanks for the task, buddy.
That was a good one, John. Thank you.
I'll be good. Nice task. It was interesting.
Well, you're the one that
Yeah.
did it. I hope you like
I'm
it.
sure how to do that one.
I like that it's tricky right up to the end, man. At least it was for me.
Yeah, we got another one over here in these mountains a couple nights from now. So
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked, but I thought there was a whole bunch of people behind me. Yeah, there's still a bunch of people behind me.
there was a couple of real roadblocks in there.
So who did this task?
John did. John didn't.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, guy just signed off. Yeah.
Yeah, good task. Well, thanks a lot, guys.
No problem.
Thanks for hosting this.
Oh, no problem. We need someplace to fly. All of us do. You know, it's just not the same when there's not an airplane to chase.
No.
But there are airplanes to chase when I get to lifting. Wait a minute. They just don't know it.
Oh, there's one line across.
Who was asking about the flap settings?
Who's doing flaps?
Well, somebody was asking about what the flap settings.
I was
were.
asking. This is X-Ray 37. I was asking about the flap settings for the Diana.
So you can download a little program called Cotassa and put it on your screen, and it'll tell you what flaps to set.
Yeah, I'm running Cotassa. I just don't. I don't always trust its flap suggestions.
Well, I mean, they're just a suggestion, just like on the range. All they're giving you is what's on the range.
Yeah,
All
sometimes,
right,
especially when I'm thermaling, I think that it suggests a higher flap setting than I would usually run if I was thermaling.
Well, you got to use your judgment. Really, just
Yeah.
think it is.
Oh, you disappeared. You chewed out of my. I was about to get you. You used the cue on me, Toby. Can you believe that? You escaped the dogfight with the cue.
Just chase him with the cue.
I still got him though. He's in the sights again. I was following him till he blew up.
Hate when that happens.
Negative G.
I was looking for you, but couldn't see you.
Try to look on your 6.
Yeah, I know. I rolled upside down. I couldn't find you. Well, I hear lots of. Oh. Hey, you killed yourself. I'm still flying.
How does this work?
I got
not
the
fair.
kill. I know Bob did that last couple of times. He hit me just the right spot and you died.
That's 5 Yankee Alpha.
X-ray 37 on final.
There's 5 Yankee Alpha. Well, if you're on final, you might be in trouble here. There's some serious craziness going on around here.
I see that.
Why don't we just do formation aerobatic instead of rushing to each other?
There you go.
Let's rejoin at 5,000 feet.
Oh.
I flew behind you through the through the.
Nice one, Bob.
So once you cross the finish line, there's no more penalty.
Thanks for the thanks for the flight, guys.
No problem.
All right, we'll try doing it again tomorrow.
All right.